What is going on YouTube? Chris here, iron4gyms.com. Going out for a little stroll on the old treadmill today, so I figured I'd put a little video together for you guys. Today we're talking about the mental end of everything. If you don't have it mentally, no matter what you do, where you go, you're only going to accomplish so much. Our mind is a brutal, brutal thing. And if we don't know how to control that, what goes in the brain, what comes out, like I said, you're only going to get so much out of whatever you're trying to accomplish. I can tell you, go to the gym, it's too cold, it's too hot, I didn't feel good, I didn't sleep good last night. You know, that's example one. Mindset pulls you down to I can't. Where I have these conversations every day with people is the days where you don't feel like going in, those are the best days. Those are the days where you're going to go in and have the best workout. Those are the days you're going to go in and break a personal best. Once you build the confidence up and be mentally strong, there's nothing going to stop you in that aspect. Nobody's going to pull you down. All your cheerleaders are going to start getting lower and lower because nobody wants to see you succeed. Everybody wants to see you come down to their level. When you rise above everybody else, people don't like that because you're being more successful than they are. And then they're using that mentality there to pull you down any way possible. Hey man, why do you gotta go to the gym in the morning? Why don't you come hang out with us tomorrow night? No, I can't, I gotta go to the gym. Oh, what are you gonna get out of that? Blah, blah, blah. These little things like that. And you know, you get the peer pressure of that as well. So I always tell everybody, you know, when you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing everybody does? Get on your phone, scroll on your phone. Probably one of the worst things you could possibly do. You just slept overnight, 8 to 10 hours a night, whatever it is. You feel awesome in the morning, you wake up, you roll over, and like, oh, I'm ready to attack the day. As soon as you open up that phone, boom, text message, email, this, that. Everything's popping up. And our mind goes right back down. I would say get up in the morning, brush your teeth, go to the bathroom, do whatever you normally do on a daily basis. Take care of everything you need to take care of, sit down, and then prepare. You know, if you get up 6 o'clock in the morning, I'd say wait till around 8 o'clock. You know, obviously if you have your silencer on your phone there, you can see if there's an emergency or whatever going on, you know, you need to take care of that. But other than that, the world's not burning down. There's nothing that you need to accomplish in that hour or two before you get up to start the day. And once you start preparing like that, now you're preparing the mind for the day. So even if you get up in the morning, before you even roll out of bed, think of some happy thoughts. Think what makes you happy. If it's your significant other, family, kids, whatever it is you got going on, let's say think of 2, 3 things there. What makes you happy? And then dive deep into that. Why do they make you happy? What in that aspect makes you happy? And start thinking of some positive things in that aspect. And all of a sudden your mind is like, oh, feeling good. Same thing before you go to bed at nighttime. You know, the morning and the night are the best times, but during the day is the hard time because now you got the world just pulling from all different directions, no matter where you're at. And going to bed at nighttime, same thing. Do what you gotta do on your phone, do your last swipe through of everything you gotta go through, and then go right into put the phone on silent, do not disturb, plug it in, make sure your alarms are set for the morning, and just bring yourself down. So now, same thing there. What are some good things you did in today? You know, I'm a big fan of writing stuff down. You know, if we think about it in our head, it kind of doesn't go very far. But maybe start journaling stuff at home. Maybe start putting in your journal, okay, 3 things I did good today. I drank 80 ounces of water today. I'm not saying I drank 4 bottles. I drank 80 ounces. Still not where you need to be at, but I should feel happy for that. Accomplished. Now I know when the next day comes, you go better than that, okay? Making those little steps. It might be you got your wife flowers for the day, and she was happy, so that's an important thing. Write that down. How did she react? How did she feel? You know, if she was having a hard day, little things like that, that's gonna go a long way, no matter what you got going on. Could be took the kids to the park. Now we took the kids to the park. The kids had a blast. They got to spend time with you. Got to take some pictures with the family. Have a good time. And the kids will remember that for the rest of their lives. Write those 3 things down and put some notes next to it. How did you feel? How did you feel when you brought those flowers home? You know, you're anxious all day long. You wonder how she's going to react. And you bring them in and boom. She's head over heels, as happy as ever can be. Think about when the kids went to the park. Same thing there. Think when they were at the park, they're laughing, having a blast, coming down, up and down the slides. How did that make you feel? Write that down. And as we start seeing these things, guys, now we can see it right before bed. We go to bed nice and warm. We feel good. And we go lay in bed. You gotta watch TV. Just be careful what you're watching. Obviously you don't want to be watching those scary movies before bed. I'm a big fan of just something that's not going to cause a lot of brain power. Just sit there and relax. This goes a long way, okay? Morning and night, guys, very important, all right? Now during our daytime, we're having issues and our mind's all over the place and we're predicting this is going to happen, that's going to happen. And we start preparing our brains for this, and at the end of the day, none of it's going to happen. We're preparing ourselves for that, which is not a good thing either. So I always say, process it for 15 seconds and then think about something that makes you happy. Go out for a walk. Go look at depending where you're living, going outside when it's beautiful outside, up at the sky, go for a walk in the woods. Little things like this are going to go a long way for the brain, all right? But if we're constantly sitting idle, processing, thinking, preparing our mind for certain things that we don't control, we are not going to succeed, and we are always going to be in fight mode. In today's day and age, it is not fun whatsoever to live in fight mode. We are going to get nothing accomplished in our lives being in fight mode. We're going to be constantly miserable, and we're going to be constantly on alert all the time. What is the point of living life like that, guys? I want to be happy. We created our lives, we do what we do to make ourselves happy. We do what we have to do on a daily basis to make each other happy. Why should we sit there and worry about everything else going on? You put yourself in the situation you're in, get out of it if you have to, do what you got to do, and make the best version of yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's you versus you. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, do all that crazy cool stuff. Check us out on all social media platforms at ironcoregyms.com.